Hi, good evening, everyone. Is my voice audible to everyone? Just for a quick confirmation. Yes.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
All right. I just need a quick confirmation from you guys. Yes, no, in the chat. All right. All right. So how many of you are already have attended yesterday's session and hi Kishore? Yeah, hi. All right. So how many of you have already attended previous session and for how many of you this is the first session of the day? Yes, let me know. All right. So today is going to be a very interactive, like practical based kind of day. So we'll learn about few of the stuffs. I'll tell you one of the different method of using the tailwind and all. And those who have any doubt, you can ask me in between the sessions. All right. So let's get started. And hope you have completed the yesterday's assignment too. So let me share the screen. Just give me a minute. So what we have covered yesterday. So let's get started from there only. So in the yesterday's session, we have done few of the comparisons. Where is my page? Just give me a minute. Yes, yeah. All right, is the screen visible to everyone? Yes, all right. Just for a quick confirmation, guys, let me know in the chat. Visible in the chat? Yes, no? Visible? Okay, perfect, perfect. All right, so so what we are going to, yesterday is the, okay, all right. So those who are having a problem with the installation, I hope you guys have cleared those. And those who haven't, no need to worry. I'll be telling you like the another way of doing that. So let's get started. So what we have already completed in the yesterday session. In the yesterday session, we have learned about the initial what is tailwind and all. We have learned about it, advantages, benefits. It's we have covered about the advantages of it over Bootstrap and any other frameworks and all, how it's efficient, lean, and all. We have also done the setting of the Tailwind project. Okay. And then what we have done, we have learned about the philosophy behind utility first class, how we are using different kind of class as utilities and all stuff. We have covered about the Flexbox, we have covered about the grid utilities, and a brief info about the container. So I hope all of this is clear with you guys. Yes, no. So what we are going to cover today. So today we'll be learning about the text, font styling. We'll be doing a basic page using the Tailwind. Okay. We'll know about the color palette. Today we'll deep dive into more into the customization of font, customization of color, how to do this, all this basic customization. We'll be learning that. So let's get started. We'll build a navigation bar, a drop-down navigation bar also. So that way, that's a cool way of starting the day. So if you find it interesting, just let me know interesting in the chat. So let's get started. Just give me a minute. Let me share the screen. All right. So this is our current project. So let's start with day 2 hyphen. Okay, it's already there. Let's create a file name as index.html. All right. So we have already created a file. I hope the screen is visible. So let's load the boilerplate of HTML. Now it's there. Just shift key and 1 and press enter. It will automatically generate the code. Tailwind CSS day 2. Save it. Now we have our HTML file ready. All right. So this is the basic HTML file is created. Now what we'll do is, now I will tell you how to get started with this. So without setting up the project and all, how to get started. Okay. So let's do one more thing. What we can do is, are you clear till this point? Yes, no? Clear till this? All right. Any doubt? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt? Any questions? No. Then great. Let's start. Let's move further then. No doubt. All right. So let's move further. What I'll do is I will share another screen, which so what we'll do is yesterday we have built a project. We have installed the Tailwind in this project and we have used it. And what I'll do is how to use the Tailwind using the CDN links. Okay. So here you have the basic Tailwind CSS page. Okay, clear. This is the Tailwind website. So click on Get Started. Okay, follow the step. Okay, and click on here the Play CDN part. Perfect. Getting it? Are you getting it? Yes, no. All right, then scroll down. Here you have a code in this particular part of the screen, which have a CDN link associated with it. Just copy this link. Okay, this link. Everyone? Yes, copied. So I just want to confirm, like how many of you guys are doing along with me? Yes, yes. Yeah, how many of you are doing along with me? Just you can raise your hand or you can just write I am in the chat. Because if you do along with me, it will be very helpful for you guys. Okay. Okay, great. I can see many of you are saying I am me. Okay. Others, I want you guys to be super active. Okay. Super active sound not coming. Anyone is having trouble with the sound? Because I got, I can see at my end it's working well. Yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. So here you have the CDN link. Now what to do is copy this script part. Okay. Once you have done with the copy, okay, go to your project file. Okay, this is our project file. Here, what I'll do is just paste the link. Okay. This is the, sorry. Okay. All right. So here, do you find it anything different? Anything like not going with the flow or something like this? Do you find anything, any doubt till now? If you don't have doubt, then I have a question. Yes, Adesh, you can. You can. Any questions till this? If you don't have the question, then I have a question for you. Because okay, so just understand this question is very important. Okay, you might get these questions. You might like yesterday's class directive parts. Just today's class, this question is also very important. We guys are telling Tailwind CSS. What we are working on is Tailwind CSS. And to link a CSS file, what we are doing, we use the link tag. Okay, we use the link tag. But why, in this particular case, we are using the script tag for linking the CSS instead of using the link tag? Can anyone answer? Let's see how many of you can answer. Yes. Let's see. Anyone who can answer this question? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Anyone? Just there is no issues. Like there's no like feeling of like you don't know the answer or something like this. You get that there is no right and wrong. You can just give it a try. Anyone who is interested? Okay, Dinesh is saying because we are carrying utility from the web, not direct CSS. Okay, because we are using JS functions to our JavaScript, which come from the Tailwind CSS. Okay, good. So no, not. Yes. Okay. No issues. So basically, why you are using it? Because here in this particular case, what we are doing is we are implementing CSS. We are implementing Tailwind CSS. But the thing what we are doing right now is in this particular case, we are getting a script, okay, and we are importing a script which on execution converts all the code into CSS, Tailwind CSS code. So basically this script, what it is doing is we are importing a script which converts to CSS and load all the CSS content to our project. So this is why we are using the script tag. Okay. So basically, this is in a simple layman understanding. This is what we exactly we are doing. Okay. Cool. Clear. The script executes those. The script executes here, and it converts all the CSS file for us. Okay. Extracts all the CSS file for us of the Tailwind. All right. If you got it, IGT in the chat quick. If you have any query, just let me know. All right. So let's move. Okay. Coding working. It's very simple. Okay. Just now let's see if the code is working correctly or not. So what we'll be doing right now is uh, for this particular case, what we're gonna do is let's do one more thing. Okay, yeah. So let's start with the basic thing. What we'll do is I will write a heading. Okay, I'll write a heading and I will write a paragraph. So for the heading, what is the tag is h1. Okay, let's give as this is a heading. Perfect. And here we'll add a class text. In text, we have different text like 3XL for the larger text. Okay, 3XL size. Then what I'll be doing is font. So I'll set the font hyphen bold. Okay. And here I want a margin along the y-axis. So my hyphen 4. Okay, along the upper one and the lower one, not in the left and right. I do not want the margin. So let's save it and right click, open with live server. Okay, so let's see if it is working fine or not. Okay, let's get a quick look like what we are doing is correct or not. And you can see everything is working fine. Cool. All right. So now what I'll do is, so this is working fine. Tailwind is working perfectly right now in our project. Okay. So what I will do next is, okay, it's very simple. Let's do one more paragraph. Okay. Okay, let me share the screen with you for the paragraph. Yeah. For the paragraph, you will use the p tag. I'll use this basic. Let's say what we can do is this is paragraph with gray text. Tell me the class name for the gray text. Okay, what to use. Just while I'm doing this, just do a quick search and tell me this. Okay, for the gray text, what I need to do. For the gray text, and you need to search for the loser's line spacing. Okay, do this. And loser line spacing. For this, what I gonna do. Perfect. All right. So here we are. Save it. And anyone in the chat for the gray text type and gray, very good. So what I'll do is I will use another variant with the intensity match, like class text hyphen gray hyphen 700. Okay. And for the loose space, like having a space between the individual lines. Okay. So lines with a looser line spacing, what we can do is we can add a leading loose. Save it. All right, let's see if the things are going perfect. Yes, the things are working perfect. All right, let's check once. Let's check if they are actually working or not. And why it is not working? See, line height is applied, text type and gray is applied or not. See, Let's change it to something. So let's change the color to something orange. Right. Now we can see, yeah, fine. So this is the paragraph which is working. You can see text orange. Now it's working. The color is automatically rendered right here. Perfect. So what we gonna do is, let's come to the next part of the code. So which part you are seeing right now? Let me check. Okay, you're seeing the web page. Okay, is it clear till this point? Okay, everyone. It's very easy. We have already done. So now what we'll be doing is we'll be moving to the customization part. Okay, today we'll be moving to the customization part. So how and what? So let's do that. All right. So let's move to the further customization. In this particular customization, what we will be doing right now is, let me reduce the screen size a bit. Okay. So in this part, what we're gonna do is, this is about the basic headline we have done and the body text. Okay. Headline and the body text part we have done. We have added a customized a larger text with text as 3XL. Okay. And let's do one more thing is, next what we're gonna do is, let's work on the buttons and the links, how to add buttons and how to add links. So for this, it's also very easy. What I gonna do is, let me copy this heading. Let's copy this buttons and links. Okay, so I'll be telling you, because I'm showing you all this because we gonna use all of this in the project, right? We're gonna use all of this in the project. What is this? The line, this leading space is, leading loose is the spacing between the lines. Okay, loose spacing, not a compact, tightly packed lines. You have a slightly decent amount of loose spacing among the lines. So that's why it's leading loose we have used, just to have a clear visual for the bigger paragraphs and all. Okay, so this is why we are using this. Okay, let's work on the button part. So how to add a button part? So for this button, as we know, we'll use the keyword as button. Okay, perfect. And let's give the button, which button you want. Any button name in the chat, yes. So while you are telling the button name, let me add few of the classes. Let me know in the chat what button you want, so that I'll be writing there. So in this button, which kind of button which we want is, we want a blue color button. Okay, the background colors need to be blue. Okay, simply bg bg hyphen blue. Yes, other, which buttons you want? Yes, finish. Okay, okay, cool. All right, so we'll do that. Finish button. Okay, boom. Okay, perfect. All right. To add, yeah, on hover part thing also I'll be telling you. No need to worry about it. So we want a blue button, right? Save. Okay. All right, no issues. So button bj blue, will give it to something around 500. So we have a blue button right here. Then what we want is, we need to, since the background is blue, so text color need to be white. So text white, and it will look good. And then let's add a padding space to make it much more clearer. Okay, so padding along the y-axis and padding along the x-axis. Padding along the x-axis, let's give it 4. Padding along the y-axis, let's give it 2. Okay, then if you want to have a like curved buttons, okay, so you can give it as rounded hyphen empty. Okay, And if you want on hover, you want to change the color of the uh, button. So simple, what you're gonna do is just write hover. Sorry. And this time what I will be doing is I need to change the color of it to something around 800, 700. Okay. So save this and let's see if it is working or not. Okay. We have, okay, I haven't written anything inside the button. Let me write something. Let's say save. Now you can see we have a button right here with us. Okay, save button along with us. So now we know how to use button. So for the button, okay, just if you want BUTTON, okay. Sorry. Okay, here. And okay, I am left with the text color customization. Okay, so I have told you about the text color customization. Okay, I will tell you after this. What I'll do is I will tell you about the links. Okay, then I will move to the button part. Okay, no, sorry, text color part. Okay, just give me a reminder on this. So button part is done. So now the next thing what we're gonna do is we need to work on the link. So we need to create a link like read more or something like this. So as we know, link a tag href same page read more dot. So here let's do the customization. What customization? We want the text color to be red, text hyphen red hyphen 950. Save it. And then what we can do is, sorry, let's keep it text. Sorry, let's give it the standard of the blue 500 because the usual standard, the links are blue. So on hover, what we'll do is we'll change the color. So hover will BG blue, sorry. Here the text hyphen blue hyphen, let's make it to 700. Okay. So now I hope this gonna work. And one more thing is, let's do one more thing is skip it, underline. All right. So now save it. Let's check if it's working or not. All right. So we are here, day two. All right. We have a underline right here. All right. And things are working great. Any doubt till this particular point? Screen not visible. Okay, you were saying Tailwind site. Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Let me share the code then. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the code part. Okay. So this is the code part. What I have written right here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now it's okay. And the output part which are getting right here is this. All right, so now we know about the button, we know about the links, we know about the heading. So let's come to the more important thing. So because why any framework you guys use, but unless and until you guys have a hands-on the customization part, then it's very difficult for you to take it further to a next level. Okay. So first and foremost thing is the customization part. So what I'll do is I will tell you a default color part. Okay. And the two ways in which you can do the customization of the colors. Okay. Interesting for know how many of you are interested to know the two ways of doing the color customization? Yes. How many of you are interested? Yeah, I'm showing the code. Just if you guys are interested, just let me know interested in the chat. Let me see how many of you are interested. Yes. All right. So let's start with the default color. TEFAULT COLOR. All right. And for the default color, what I'm doing is I'm just pasting this paragraph. So this is the basic default color right here. Now, what I'll do is I'll just copy all of this. Now the next is customized color. One process I have already explained you guys, okay, for the customized color. Okay, one step I have already explained. So these are the two paragraphs, okay. In these two paragraphs, I'll be telling you how to apply the customized color. Okay. So let's say I want a color code. I have a hex code. Okay. Uh, just for the demonstration, I am putting everything right here. You can have a separate CSS file. No need to worry about it. I'll be telling you. While just for the demonstration of just for the quick understanding. Yes, yes, we have a assist for it. Nice. And yeah, for the documentary, you can. That's the beauty of Tailwind CSS. Yeah. So customized color part, right? So what we want is there are two ways of color customization. I hope you are on the VS Code screen, right? Yes. All right. So in the VS Code screen, you guys are there. Okay, perfect. So what we are going is one is if you guys have the hex code, then how to put that color in the customized code. And one is the thing how to have another different way. Let's say I want the default color of, let's say I want the Let's Upgrade website. I want to go to the Let's Upgrade website. And here, not this, the home page. Sorry. And what I want is I want this orange color. Okay. I want this orange color for me. What I'm gonna do is I'll just pick this particular, I'll just see the color which is used right here. Okay. Okay, perfect. So here they are using this orange color and the hex code is right here. Okay. Perfect. This. Okay. So what I want is I want this background color as for my button or for my text. So I just had a copy of this. What I'm gonna do next is I will simply move to my code. All right. So this, I do not want this orange. What I want is I want the customized color. So text, then give a square bracket. Okay. So text, you give a square bracket, and inside it, what you're gonna do is replace the Xcode. Okay. So I want to replace the Xcode with this. Okay. And let's see if it is working or not. Okay. If it is working or not. So let's move for the spot. And here you guys can see now how quickly by instead of creating any CSS file or anything, how quickly we are able to apply a text color change to a customized color very easily without having any issues, without having any creating any separate class and all stuff. But let's say you want to have a theme of your own. Let's say you are building a project. You want to have a consistency over everywhere. It's very difficult most of the time to remember this hex code and put the exact hex code in every particular file. Okay. So there's a very not so healthy and not so easy stuff to do this. So for this, what people do is for this, people use the follow the theme standards and use any standard keywords. So for this kind of stuff, for this kind of projects, that's a beauty what we need to follow. Okay, let's say here in this particular case, for this customization, we have this code and where we want to apply this right here in this particular paragraph. We do not want this color. We want our own version of customized color. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, let's see how we can do that. Okay, yeah, the white was one of the way in which I was telling you about yesterday, but today's session, I'm just giving you for those who are having issue with the installation and all. So that's another way using the CDN link, how quickly you guys can do. I'm telling you again, with using the white or using the node, we'll be proceeding with the project also. No need to worry about it. All right, so let's quickly deep dive into the website. Okay, what I want is I want to have some certain kind of colors. For the colors, I use a website is known as Coolers. I think CO. Yes. Color palette. What was that? Color generate. I just forgot the name. Yeah, this one. COLORS. So this is a website which we'll be exploring right now. Okay. So in this website, let's do this. What's new? Okay, fine. I'm not interested. Let's go close this. Start the generator. Click on start the generator. Okay, it will generate a color for you. So keep on pressing space bar. It will randomly generate color for you. Okay. So let's say we want this kind of theme in our website. What I'll do is I'll copy this particular code. Okay. But before copying, what I need to do is I need to do a few certain kind of changes to my HTML file. Okay. I need to do certain kind of changes to my HTML file. What changes I need to do is I will go to this place CTN. Okay. And I need to copy this script part here. Okay. Here, try customizing the config. Okay. Here, same this config which you have already saved in the tailwind.config file in the white project. This is the same. Copy this. Okay. Copy this particular part. Move to your project quickly. Sorry, the screen is just give me a moment. Now just move to your project file. Okay. And go to the top. After this, paste this, save it. Now it's done. All right. So now what I want is I want to add a particular Xcode. Okay. We already have a Xcode. We know the color, and I want to have that color as my primary color. Okay. I want to have that color as my primary color. So what I'm gonna do is after this, let's name the color as PCOL, primary color. Okay. Single quote. And the hex code we have and the hex code we have copied from the Coolers website. Okay, copy this and paste it right here along with the hash. Save it. So now we have what we can do is it's very difficult to remember the hashtag. So what we can do is we have created a custom color, and our custom color is named as PCOL, PCOL. Okay, primary color, and this is the color code which it will replicate it. Okay, are you able to understand? How many of you are able to understand till this particular point, like what I have done? How many of you are able to understand? Yes. And those who are not able to understand, you can just write no in the chat. Okay, IGT in the chat, I got that. And if okay, perfect. Others, yes, no. Okay, I got two no's. Okay, Vishal and yes. What doubt you have? Just let me know. What doubt you guys are facing right now? Just to give you a quick demonstration, what we have done till now is I have gone to this particular page. Okay, to do the customization in the color part. Okay, what I need to do is I need to copy this particular script from here. Okay. And then what I need to do is I need to implement that in my project. So here I need to paste it inside the head script for that. And I want to name a particular color. I want to say, like, instead of blue, white, green, I want to name that color as peacol, just naming as a primary color. And this is the hex code that is referring to that particular color. So now it's the time to implement that particular color. Okay. So now it's the time to implement that particular color. Let's see how you guys can implement that particular color. Okay. Implement that customized color. Okay. So how to do that? Just simply what we'll be doing is, which screen are you on? Okay, you are in VS Code, right? Okay. Those who are unable to understand, just let me know you guys are unable to understand, so that I guess I can help you guys. So PCOL, save it. Okay. And now we are done. Okay. Now we are done. And let's see if it is working or not. Which part you want me to repeat? Just let me know so that I can help you guys. And you can see how the text color is changed right now. Okay. So some of the times, like most of the times, it's very difficult for us to remember the hex code. Okay, it's very difficult for us to remember certain hex code like this. Okay, it's very difficult to, like, hash AF60. We have a lot of colors in this. If certain is a bigger one, it's very difficult. So for this, in the script, we have just we have defined a color pcall, and if you write just text type and pcall, it will replace it with this particular color. So this is how we can, these are the ways in which we can apply the colors. Okay, one is this text hyphen square bracket hash the hex code which of the color which you want. And this is how, using the script tag, you need to define that particular color and implement it in using the class. Okay. Okay, is it some, yes, yeah. Clear? Can we apply the, yeah, there are two ways. These are the two ways in which you can apply the color directly. You can apply the hex code if you write it directly. If you want to follow the Tailwind standard, this is how you can do. Okay. Okay. So this is one of the two ways using Tailwind, how you can customize the color for the theme part. Okay. So then let's move to the code part. So now you are in the code page. Okay. All right. So in this code part, what we're gonna do now next is we have done the customized color. So now the most part is we always have a default font in our Tailwind. Tailwind has a default font. Your web browser has a default font. But what if you want to apply your own font? Okay. What if you want to apply a customized font that is not available in your server, or that is not you have created your own brand typography and you want to implement that. So for this, what you guys can do is, it's very easy stuff. Okay, there is no such rocket science in it. It's very easy to do. Okay, so what you guys can do is just scroll down. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just copy this and customized font, save it. Okay, and let's take this paragraph. Okay, or this paragraph for now. Okay, let's take this paragraph for now. So here, what we want is we want to apply a customized font. So here we'll save that in our theme. So here, what we're gonna do is, here we have added the customized colors in our theme extend part. Okay, extension part of this theme. Now in the theme, what we're gonna add is we need to apply the font. So here the font, first you guys need to have a file folder structure. So here what we're gonna do is I'll create a file structure for adding the font, which I'll be downloading it and implementing it right here. So for this, what I gonna do is, first thing, I will create a folder right here. Okay, for all the static files. So create a folder, name it as static. Okay, another folder, name it as font. And inside this, I'll be storing all the fonts right here. So for adding the fonts, what I gonna do is, let's hop in to our website. Okay, so here I'll be adding Google font for now. I'll be downloading the fonts from here. So I'll be adding two fonts. Okay, so let's search for the font which I'll be implementing in this project. So in this project, let's say I want to apply two fonts for my projects, which I'll be using. One, let's be the Inter, INTER, Enter. Okay, here we have the font. Select the font. If I'm going faster, just let me know so that it will be easier. So search for the font, click on the font name. Okay, click here on the get font, download all. Okay, I have already downloaded, so it's there. Extract that. Okay, the same way we'll be using one more font. This is Enter. Okay, and another font which we're gonna do is Google font. Let's use a font and Playfair. It's cool. Playfair display. This is the font which we'll be using. Click on this, click on get font. Okay, and download all. After the downloading, what you're gonna do is, once all your downloads thing is done, okay, next thing what we need to do is the copying the font files. Okay, copying the font files to our project directories. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So I have copied this font file. Let me, now what I'm gonna do is I need to paste that in my folder. So I have already done that. So let me show you how to do this. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the file. Screen not visible? No, not visible right now. You can see I have created a folder static. Inside the static, I have created a folder named as fonts. Inside the fonts, what I have done, I have added the two fonts here and here. Okay, two fonts files are added right here. Now it's the time of implementation of the font. Okay, so how to implement the customized font? How many of you are interested for the customized, to know about the customized font implementation? If interested, just write interested in the chat. Yes. How many of you are interested to know the implementation of the customized font? Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, only 4. Yeah, only 5. We have so many people. Yes, guys, where are you? I need you guys to be super active in the chat. Yes. All right. Others, where are you guys on YouTube? Yeah. Jagdev, very good. Adesh, okay, cool, cool. All right. So let's move to this next part. Okay. So here it's very easy. Okay, as you need to write simply here, give comma, write font family camel case. Okay, and here in the font family, just will name the two families like customized one. Let's name it as sans font. Okay, and here we are using the sans font and the sans font what, and other one which you are using is the heading for the heading part. Okay, in the sans part we'll be using the inter font, which is sans serif. Okay, just copy and paste it. And the heading part will be using the Playfair font, which is the serif font. Okay, so now we are ready with the two customized font. Okay, so like the color we have pcol, similarly we have sans, we have heading. Okay, two fonts which you'll be using in our project. Now it's the time for implementation of this particular font. Okay, So this is the customized font part. Now let's move and implement those right here. So how to implement it? Just simply add font hyphen FONT and font hyphen sans. Don't write sans directly. What most people make mistake right here in this. Guys, please do not spam in the chat. Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do right now is, sorry, don't do you, moderator, just handle this. All right. So yeah. So what we're gonna do is heading, and this is for the font sans. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is the next thing, check if it is working or not. Okay. Let's go and see. Now you can see here, see, this is the default font which we are working on. And this is the sans serif font. This is a serif, and this is sans serif, and this is the sans serif and the serif font. You can see the differences, how we have implemented the customized font. Okay. Any doubt? Anyone is having any doubt or anything? Yes. Anyone is having any doubt? Yes. All right. Anyone? Any doubt? Any questions you have till now? So it's the code font parts. Okay. Okay. All right. So you can see this is how many of you are, how many of you got it? Just write IGT in the chat. You got it. How many of you are able to understand this particular part, how to apply the customized font that is not there in your, there is no standard font, and how to have your IGT in the chat? Yes. How many of you got it IGT in the chat? Let's see. Okay. Those who want me to repeat, no need to worry about it. Just download the font which you want to apply. Okay. In my case, I want to apply the two fonts, that is Inter and the Playfair display. So what I have done, the first step, I have gone to the Google folder, Google Fonts. Okay. From there, what I have done, I have downloaded the font file. Okay. The two font files I have downloaded, one is Inter and another is Playfair. So then after downloading, what I've done is I've created a static folder for all my static files of my in my project. Then I have created a fonts. Inside the fonts, I've added two fonts folder which I have downloaded. One is Inter and another is Playfair display. Okay, these are the two fonts which I have uh, like updated in the fonts folder. Okay, perfect. Till this point, it's clear. Now it's the time to, so, and few more things. Now it's the time to implement that font. Okay, one more step I have missed. Okay, one more step. Okay, we'll come to that particular part. One. Yes, two more things what you guys need to do, which I haven't missed, is to, first thing you need to do is you need to import those files. Okay, you need to import those, like what you need to create. One step I missed right here. Sorry for that. For this, what I'll do is right here only, I will create a one more file that is known as, sorry, style.css. I need to import those projects. Like what I need to do is I need to link, like if I use the font face, okay. So if I am using Inter, then it will redirect me to this particular folder, Inter folder font. If I use the flare display, it will redirect to this particular folder, font folder file location. Okay. So for this, I need to create here importing of the two fonts. So I just need to write font hyphen face. Okay. And in this font face, I need to specify the font family which it's belong to. Okay, there's a few ways. It's enter one. Okay, then the font hyphen style. Which font style? It's normal. Sorry. Here it's semicolon, not comma. And font hyphen WEIGST. Font weight, let it be 400 for now. And here the important part, src source. You need to add the URL of the file where it is located. So for this, I have the file inside the static folder fonts. So I'll just add that inside the file path right here, and the format of the file, in which format the file is true for true type fonts. So here what I'll do is I'll just add format, and this format is in TTF, true type fonts. Okay. So this is what the same thing I'll be doing for the other one also. Just copy this, just linking the. So this is what exactly I'm doing is I'm linking this file inside the static, this file I'm linking right here in my project. So it will to use it. So for this, I need to change to flare display. I'll just have this, so I'll save it. All right, so this is done, but here I need to do a few change. I need to change the format of it to TTF, save it. So now the linking is done. HTML byte, here we have added, this is one bit. And here is the implementation part of the font type and heading, font type and sans. Okay, and where you want to implement it, just add it as a class like font sans, font heading. It will implement for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the website, and you can see how the font is applied. All right, clear? Any doubt about the customized font? Anyone is having any questions about the customized font, you can ask me right here. No issues. Yeah, the purpose of font is like every brand has a unique way of saying their brand values. Some people sharp font, some people customized font. There are different kind of implementations. So you're going too fast. Sorry, Gokul. I'll be going slow. Like where you find me first, just ask me to repeat any part. I'll be helping you guys. Those who are finding it first. Okay. All right. So this is how you are gonna do. I hope how many of you got it? IGT in the chat. Got it. And how many have doubt? So just write a D in the chat, doubt, or D in the chat. And which part you have doubt, just let me know. How to add file enter in it. Just copy the folder and paste it in the part. Once you download from the Google for Google, once you download this from the Google Fonts, okay. What I've done is I have downloaded this from the. Okay, I have closed it. No, this. Once you have done with the download part, now just copy that folder, extract that folder, copy that folder, and use it in our repository. Like right. Okay, let me show you the code. Copy that and write this in the src part, write the URL like where it is present. This is the current directory. From the current directory, you are going to the static, from the static font enter static interregular.ttf. Okay. So one of you was having doubt in the write the class. So this is the class, customized class, which you have written. One is sans, one is heading for the inter for the playfair. And to implement it, just write text font hyphen sans and font hyphen heading. Now is it clear? Mice, your doubt? Anyone who is having doubt? Yeah, there are certain kind of differences. Like chapters also have few advantages which Tailwind do not have. We'll come to that particular part. There are few differences, there are few similarities, but this is what it is. I'll tell you to that part. Tomorrow we'll have a also comparison with all this. All right. So we are done with the uh, this part. So let's move to the next part, very next part, that is building the navigation bar. Let's see if we can do that. So we are done with these particular parts. So let's see navigation, store navigation part. So here for the navigation part, before going to the navigation part, what I gonna do is Tailwind UI components. I will add a few type of let's do one more thing. Nappers. Okay, so we'll add a napper. So which type of napper you want to have? Just let me know. We'll apply that. Simple dark. This one. Let's go to get the code. Okay. So let's write it our part. Okay. This is the napper. This is the code. So let's do one more thing. Okay. So let's build one more project right here. Let's go to our VS Code, close this static day to start. Let's create one more folder, sorry, and name it as day to food menu. We will do a food menu kind of stuff. Let's do that. Yeah, all right, so it's there. The food menu here what I'll do is I'll just write index.html just to have a quick brush up for how to add the CLI link, CDN link right here. Where I can find it? Can anyone tell me in the chat where I can find the CDN link? Any idea? In the website, get started, then play CDN. Okay. So since I have already copied it from the previous project, I will be using that. Okay. Just copy this line and paste it here. Perfect. We are good to go now. Let's name it as a restaurant website, something like this. And here we need to add the navigation bar at the first. Okay. So for adding the navigation bar, what I'll do is I'll just copy that particular code, block of code which we had. Okay. Here, let's say start, just for quick understanding. Okay. Navigation bar, C control / comments. So just so as not to get lost, end of navigation bar. And within it, what I'll do is I'll just paste the code which I have copied for the navigation bar. Okay. I'll paste it right here directly. Okay. And let's see if it is working or not. I'll move. So this is the code. And let's see if it is working or not. Right click, open in LetsUpgrade, and you can see we have this right here. So let's do a few customization. I don't want it to be a dashboard, or let's be dashboard. So about team. So this is a project you guys will be doing, okay, along with me. So get ready for it. So we have a navigation bar, customization, color customization. This is up to you. I'll be giving you the assignment, what customization you need to apply. So let's change it to menu and about spot. Save it and let's see. It's okay. It's not updated. Fine. Okay, will do. And let's check if it is responsive or not. Okay, now it's there. Control Shift I, and you can see the responsive. How? Without writing a single CSS code, quickly, and you can see the code is very fast. How quickly we are able to make a navigation bar for our project with everything in S. Isn't it interesting? Yes. How many of you find it interesting? Just write interesting. Can you guys do your navigation bar easily? Those who are very new to HTML CSS. Yes. How many of you can do? Just write I can in the chat. I can. Yes. How many of you can do I can? And how many of you are facing difficulty? Just write D and your queries, like where you guys are facing issues. Okay. Many of you are saying I can. Very good. Good to know that. Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Done. Okay, so now we are done with the navigation bar. Okay, so navigation bar was the one thing which we need to do, and we have the drop downs. Okay, navigation bar, and we have the drop downs. So drop downs also we have here. Here we have a one of the drop down. Let's inspect element and see. Okay, so let me show you how like the code part to make you understand this particular part. Let me show you the code. And, sorry. Yeah, right here. So here we have the this drop down is like very straight here on entering how the transition. This is the animation part. Okay, how the drop down will be. Okay, on entering and while leaving. This how it will look. This is what you can do. Okay, this is what you can apply to our to the drop down. Okay, and okay, vertical. Yeah, profile drop down. Here we have use the open user menu. All right. So how to do a drop down? Just what I'll do is under this navigation bar, okay, I will give you a demonstration of how to do a drop down using this Tailwind. Okay. So let's quickly dive into that part. Let me tell you how to do that. You can see how easily we can build a stuff. So what we're gonna do is today's assignment is, okay, once you are done with this particular part, you need to create a navigation bar for your portfolio website, which have a logo or your name at the very left. Okay. And on the right hand side, you guys need to have your all your name, your all stuff should be there right there. Okay. So for the drop down, how to do a drop down, let me show you a simple option. Okay, how to build a drop down. So to build a drop down, what we're gonna do is here in the code, I'll just create a division. Okay. And let's give it a class name as relative. Oh no, inline block for now, and text alignment left. This is the container. Inside it, I will create a division. Okay. So inside it, I will create a drop down button. So I will create a button. Okay. And this button also give it a type as button. Okay. And then let's move to the next part, that is the class of this. So what I'll do is I'll just copy these classes for now. Will take a lot of time. Might be boring for you guys. So here is the class inline flex. Okay. Button is flex type, full width. Okay. Justified center, and there is a gap in between it. It's rounded edges, white background, padding along the x-axis is 3, padding along the y-axis 2, text is small, font is semi-bold, not very thick, it's a very moderately bold, semi-bold, not exactly bold. Text color is gray, shade 900. Shadow we have for the small screen. Ring we have applied, ring insets, and ring color is gray, the outer ring. And the border color is, so on hover, the background color changes of the button. So we have the button right here, and let's give it a name as options. Okay. After this, what we'll be doing is we will be adding a icon for the drop down. Okay, we'll be adding an icon. So this is the icon, SVG icon image. Save it. Stop sharing. Let's see if it is working or not. And here you can see we have a drop down. Okay, we have certain issues with this. Okay, all right, got it. I got it where we have the issue. Okay. Let me go to this particular site. And here we have made a very minimal issue. This should be there inside the button, this drop down. Okay. This is what, after the options, I need to have this drop down. Okay. So then, till then, it is working. Let's see if it is working till then. Any doubt you have, just let me know in the chat. Okay. So you can see this is what we are doing. And to check the working, now you can see on click, you need something to come up, pop up on click of this button. Okay, on click of this drop down, you need something to come up. So for that, what we're gonna do is, after the button part, we need to code for that particular part. So from where you change the name on the dashboard. So what here is my first day. Can I get day one class recording? Yes, the day one class recording is there in the YouTube and in the, you can get. And Adesh, the changing part, I have done it right here. Here only. It's two part. It's one for the mobile and one for the large screen. Here in this div space export, I have changed the menu items. Okay. Here I have done the customization. And also you need to do one more time at this particular place. Okay. For the mobile menu. Two times you need to do that. All right. So we are there at the drop down part. Okay. So in the drop down part, what I'll do is I'll just copy this part so that it won't take much of your time. in understanding part. Save it. Now we have this div. Okay, save it. Let's move to the project. Or let me show you directly in the website also. Okay, let's show you directly in the, let's see if I have directly in the website part here, preview part, how this will look something like this. So let's do that. Here we have a drop down. There's options which we have built. On click, this will come up something like this. Few of the changes you need to do in the code. There are different type of drop downs also, which is you can see with dividers. This we have dividers along each block. This is one with the icons. Everything is there. It's very easy to use. Just see the code and implement it. Okay. So what the task you have next is you need to do a portfolio website of yourself with a heading and a drop down for the profile where you have a also added a link to download the CV. Okay. Note it down. What are the what are the homeworks you need to have? You need to be have a draw here like uh menu. Okay, let me remove this. I don't need to now this now. Okay, so what you need to have, you need to have a navigation bar. Okay, you need to have a navigation bar. In the navigation bar, you need to have a download CV, dashboard, your profile, your education, your projects part, all of this, and a drop down also you need to have for the profile. That's you need to build it. For now, what we have this basic one is ready for us. All right. So the next part is what we need to do is I'll tell you about the cards part, how to do the how to implement the cards, okay, for the website. Okay. In the same, I'll say let me share the resource link where you can get those. Let me share it in the chat. So this is the link. Copy this. Okay, for the drop down. Similarly, from the navigate. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is for the drop down. I'm sharing in the chat so that you guys can get it. Okay, this is for the drop down, and those who are asking for the navigation bar, also I'm sharing for the nav bars. Yeah, and for the nav bar, this is where you can get the nav bar. Okay, got it, everyone? If you got that link, just write got it in the chat. If you got the link, yes, got it. Okay, everyone got the link. So this is how you are going to build the navigation bar. And so today we learned about customizing color, how to customize the font. We learned about the colors. Okay. Let's do one more thing. We will cover about the images part. Okay. Also, we'll cover about the what you can say is button styling we have done, building buttons. Form will do, navigation bar is done. We'll learn about the images part if possible, and the form part also. I will tell you how to do the form, how to work with fonts. So one is images, working with images. Let's help you guys with that. And one more thing I forgot. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Is the let's do one more thing is how to apply the gradient colors. Okay. So let's let me tell you how to apply the gradient. So you know the two color. You have one is let's say you have two colors. You want to create a linear gradient. You like the color is changing from one color to other. Okay, linear gradient kind of stuff. So for this, what we can do is I'll just use this. You need to apply BG gradient to and how you want to apply. Okay, right towards the right, from left to right, or how you gonna apply. You need to tell that. So two color, I'll be telling you two color, three color, how to do that. So let's move and jump back to the code part. Okay. So yeah. So let me tell you this part how to apply. So let's say we have a div, or let's get it one from the previous one. We don't have a div. I think we have done in the day one maybe. Let me check. From there we can grab one and we can use it here. Maybe, yeah, we have done. All right, so let's use it right here. Okay, this is the gradient. Let's add a heading. And let's name it as gradient. Okay, so here what I want to do is I want to apply the gradient background color. I want to change the background color. Okay, it's not visible. Yeah, I haven't started the form yet. I'll be telling you the form. I haven't gone to form yet. I'll once I'm there, I'll be explaining. First, let's complete the gradient. Okay, we'll go step by step. Fine. 7. Okay, sure. Once I complete this, I'll surely go to the gradient. After the gradient, we'll go to the form, right? All right. So let's move to this. Okay. So here, what I want to apply is I want to implement the gradients. Okay. So I want to apply a linear gradient from the left to the right. And what I want to do, I want to apply from the cyan color to the blue color. Okay. So basically what you need to write here is class bg hyphen gradient hyphen 2 hyphen r. Okay. From which color to which color? From I want to have the cyan color of 500 to I want to move to the blue color that is of 500. Save it. Okay. Right click, open that live server, and let's see if it is working or not. Okay. Let's have a quick look. Okay. If it is working, I'm sharing the screen right now. Okay. Yes, I have shared the screen. If you find it's working, just write working in the chat. Can anyone, how many of you find it working? The gradient, Sheehan, left to right. Yes. Working in the chat. At the bottom, very bottom part, yes, I got one response. Others, are you guys able to see that? Are you able to compare? Yes, working. I get one. Okay, very good. Okay, cool, cool. All right, great. Similarly, let's do a few more customization. What I gonna do is along this, let's apply a padding also along the sorry, let's add it at here, not there for now on. Yeah, let's add on the paragraph. Let's add, and one more thing is padding along the y-axis. Give it to 4, just to have it, not padding, margin along the y-axis. And padding also let's give as 4. Okay, so let's add one more paragraph right here. And this time what I want is, instead of 2 color, okay, I want to have a 3 color kind of gradient. Okay, I want to have a 3 color kind of gradient. So how to do that? Okay, so I'll show you how to do that, how to have a 3 color kind of gradient. Yeah, okay, Gokul, I'm showing the code. Yeah, this is the code. So how to have a 3 color kind of gradient. So here in between these 2 color, okay, the code will be same, from 2 will be same, but in between I will add one more color. That is, from it will go from this color to this color, but in between I want one more color. Let's give it to. So how to write that? It's very simple. In between from and to, let's write via and purple hyphen 500. Save it. And then let's see if it is working or not in our project. Okay. Now we can see right here, we have the 3 color pattern. We have the cyan, in the center we have the purple, and at the end we have the blue. Cool. Working. How many find it working? Yes, no. So this is how you can add gradients, okay, in your designs. How simply you can add gradients. You do not need to write a very bulky code, define each color, write the rules for it. It's very easy how to apply the gradients. Okay. Any doubt? Anyone is having doubt? Anyone is facing difficulty in understanding? Just let me know right here. Any doubt? Any questions? You can custom color in, from, to, and for 3 colors via. That's the thing. Only thing you need to do. All right. So we have covered the gradient also. We have covered the colors also. And one more thing, what we can do is background. Let's say what you need to have a background, certain kind of background. Okay. So what I'll do is, let me show you a code. Okay. So few kind of backgrounds I'll be telling you guys. Image background and normal background. So normal background is this. What we applied this. Let me copy the code for the background. This is okay, sorry. So different kind of backgrounds I'll be telling you guys. So this is the background. All of this, what I am teaching you, you guys need to implement this in your portfolio project, right? So save it. These are different kind of background, cyan to blue, all of this. So these are the basic backgrounds, okay? These are the basic backgrounds which you are seeing right here in the project, okay? So these are the basic background, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the basic gradient background, okay? So how to apply the image background, okay? The background with the images in it, associated with the images in it. So these are the basic gradient background. Then how to have an image background. So let's do that also. So that few backgrounds you need image, like let's say for the you need a background with the image for the, let's say, banner image. Okay, in the website you will be adding a banner image. So image background. So how to do this kind of stuff? Okay, how to work with this kind of stuff. So let me tell you guys this also. All right. So how to work with image background. It's also very easy. Yeah. First, what I'll do is customization. Let's say you want to customize a theme. Okay. So I'll tell you what, or any, you can put the arbitrary values like BG with the image URL. Okay. Background image. Okay. Which you use for this BG and the URL of where you want to, or which image you want to use and background. For now, let's see if we can get one background for now. For this particular example, let's get into free stock websites, pixels. This is the free stock website, image stock website, which you can use. Let's say background or banner background. Let's use this for now. Okay, let me download it. Okay, it's already downloaded. Okay, once the download is done, what you're gonna need to do is quickly move to the project folder. Okay, quickly move to the project folder. In this case, I have this, and in this project folder under the static, what I will do is I will create a like image folder right here under this static. We have one for the font, one for the img. Okay, under this img, what I'll be doing is I'll be adding the images. Okay, image. Okay, the image is already added. So let's give it a name as banner. Okay, you can see we have the image right here, banner-img inside the static folder. Okay, all the static files are here, fonts, images, everything is right here. So now the next thing is it's the time to implement that image. Okay, so to implement that, what I gonna do is let's copy this for now, paste it. I do not want the gradient, so I'll just keep it. And here I'll just write bg hyphen url, sorry, hyphen square bracket under this URL, then curly bracket, curly braces, this is single quote. Under this single quote, forward slash static, the file path, forward slash img, forward slash the image, which you're gonna use banner hyphen img dot jpeg. Sorry. Save it. Okay. And technically it should work. Okay, instead of cyan 500, can you define a custom color? Yes, you can define. You can surely define. That's why I have told you, you can define any custom color which you want. Okay, that's up to you. Which color you want to use, you can just. This is one of the basic way. All the customization, font, text, anything which you want to do, you can do the way which you want. There is no such hard rule key. Yeah, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Nothing such. Okay. All right, so this is how you can implement the image. Okay, so let's increase the height to 100. Sorry, not 100, 50. Fine, 30, I guess. Could be fine. All right, so this is how you can add the background images right here in our projects. Okay, it's very easy. Just write the correct file path and it will show. For demonstration, let me show you if it is working or not. And you can see the image, background image is already out here. Okay, the background image is already out here. Again, what you can do is you can do the alignment. Okay, you can do the alignment like center alignment, straight, anything, how you want to place your image in which format. That also you guys can do that. You guys do a research today. Okay, how to work with images. Okay, images inside a that you just have a look and let me know in the next class. Okay, so this is how you can use images. Okay, so is it clear? I got IGT in the chat if it is clear how to use the background image. Anyone is having any doubt, any questions? IGT, very good. Okay, others, I have more than, there are a lot of people right here, but I can see only few IGTs. Yes, guys, are you able to understand or still you guys have doubt? Am I going much more faster? No doubt. And if you have doubt, just let me know right here because this is the time in which I can help you guys. After this, no doubts. Okay, cool. So now let's move to the next part. Okay, we are done with the images. So what you need to do, you need to have as the assignment, you need to have a navigation bar for the portfolio website. You need to have a banner image. Okay, uh, and what we will move next to is the form part. Okay, which I have told you. Ritik, what note you need? Just let me know. I'll also definitely try to help you. Color customization we have done, gradient we have done, background image we have done, color palettes we have done, different kind of color, how to add to the theme. Customization of font and text we have done, typographic utilities, font weight, line height, also we have completed. So basically, now let's move to the form part, which is also important for today's session. How to do different kind of forms and the form layouts. Okay, so form is very easy, it's very simple. Okay, let's move to the form part. So we have, what I gonna do is I'll just copy the code. Which part of the screen you are? Yeah, cool. So I'll just add right here is okay, done with the pasting part. Yeah, let's write it here as form heading. All right, so then what we're gonna do is let me fix this. This you can get it in the code. I'll explain this code, no need to worry about it. You can see how easily we can build the stuff, okay? Without going much more. Okay, everything is aligned, I guess, right now. Perfect. No, yeah. So let's give it a quick glance how this looks in our website. Okay, this is how the form is there. You can see we have a form username to add with. We have a about page. On click, it comes focus. You can see how easily we can add a very clean font. One thing what we're gonna do is right here, which I haven't done. Let me keep it inside a package kind of stuff. So it will be much more clearer. So this is how you can build. Isn't it easy? How many of you find it easy? Yes, easy in the chat. Yes, easy. Perfect. All right. So let's do this. Give it a class padding. Let's give as 10 along the padding and give it. Yeah, now it's a bit better. Yeah, perfect. This is the username which you can add the profile information. This all this heading. Now let me explain with you the code part. So this is the font. When what in the assignment part, what you need to do is you need to create a form. Okay, you need to create a form, and the form part is to if anyone want to send you any kind of custom message, you have your name, just note it down. Anyone who is taking the note of the assignment, yes, among the students. Okay, so what you need to do is, yeah, perfect. So take the if you are enjoying the video, you can hit the like button in the videos. Okay, yeah, just create a form. Okay, in the form, take the input of the name, email ID, contact number, and the message what you want, what they want to interact with you, and also take the input of the images if they want to attach any kind of image that is they want to give as a reference to your message. That also give them the credibilities or the facilities. So this is the for the contact form which you need to design on. Perfect. Can you do this? Yes. Let's say anyone who is fine with it. Yes. How many of you can do this? Yes, in the chat. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Other. Okay. All right. So now we are almost done with everything for today. Okay. One more thing is we need to do is I'll be telling you about the responsiveness. Okay. How to work with the responsiveness for different kind of screen size and different kind of stuff. Okay. Let's also do that today only. All right. So for this, what we can do is, how many of you are ready? You can like, do you want me to cover responsiveness today only? Yes, let me know. I hope form part is clear. If today, then write today in the chat. Gradient. Okay, today. Okay, perfect. Tomorrow. Okay, I got one today, one tomorrow. Okay, let's take one like more 10 minutes, and we'll end the session. Okay, is it fine? Can I have your permission for 10 minutes? Maximum 10 minutes. If fine, or is it getting much more hectic, like new stuff? Is it getting much more loaded in your brains? Is it, or are you able to understand the stuff? Yes, it's cool, you're able to understand. Okay, Gokul, how Gokul, still you need the code for the background image, or it's fine, you are done? Just let me know in the chat, we'll understand. Okay, all right, just 10 minutes. Yeah, he needed. Okay, yeah, for the background image, here you have the code. Yes, this is the code. Okay, height. You can specify the height. And the main part is the BG part, this part, and where your image is located. Okay. All right, so let's do one more thing is the responsiveness part. Let's give you a brief and we'll end in few minutes. Screens, okay? Let's talk about the screens. It's a very small topic because tomorrow, if we complete all this by tomorrow, the main reason is we can easily work on the project in the next class from the very scratch. Okay, so that's why I'm in a hurry of completing this today. We have time because we also have time for today. We are still with ample amount of time for today. So that's why let's do this. Hello, this is a helping. Okay, so this, what we're gonna do is we need to add classes. So there are different screen sizes. Okay, let me go to this screen page to make it clearer for you guys. Screen. So there are different screen size. We'll be talking about customization, different like the default screen size and how to do the customization in the screen size. We have the large scale, we have the small screen, medium screen, Excel screen to Excel screen. Okay. So there are different kind of screens and it has certain kind of ranges associated with it. Okay. So what I gonna do is I will tell you a default version. Okay. And how to change the screen size. For this, let's apply the text 3XL. Okay. And for the small screen, okay, SM, I want the text to be center. For the large screen, for the Excel screen, for the very bigger screen, Excel screen, small screen is for mobile, large screen is for desktop. For large screen also, let's keep it text hyphen center. And for the Excel screen, I want the text to be left aligned. Okay, let's add a padding along Y for 10. For now, save it. Okay, let me share the screen. And this is the heading for today. Control Shift I. It's not working forward. Sorry. Yeah, now you can see for the large screen, for the text, it is now center aligned. For the small screen, it is not. For the small screen is this, the padding is obstructing. Okay. And for the large screen, you can see it is going left aligned. For the desktop LG, it is center. For the Excel, it is going left. You can see. So this is how you can make it responsive to different screen size. Okay. Similar thing you can apply for all the rest of the stuffs. So I told you in context with the text, you can do this customization. For the Excel screen, it is left. For the medium screen, it is becoming this. Okay. So this is how you can work on the responsiveness part. Okay. Clear? Any doubt here in this part? No, yes. All right. Yes, fine with it. Now let's move to the customization part. Like you want your SM to be different, LG to be different, Excel to be different, not following the standard that the Tailwind CSS has. You need to define your own way of doing it. So similarly, the way which we are doing right here in this particular part, after the font family, one more thing we need to add is the screen part. Okay, the screen customization part. So what I'll do is I'll just go over there and copy the screen customization code from the website and simply add it here after the comma. Okay, don't forget to mess the comma. Yeah, and add the all the screens. For the SM, it is this. This is the breakpoints. Okay, till this it will work. This is the mid option. This is the one of the breakpoint. For the last screen, this is the breakpoint. For Excel screen, this is the breakpoint. So this is how we can customize. We can say I won't follow the default standard. This is what this is the minimum width. Okay, the media tag which you used in the CSS, right? So this is what the minimum width justifies. The minimum width of the MD screen, the minimum width of the LG screen, and accordingly, your code also will start behaving to different screen size. Okay, so this is how we can Flexbox and grid. We have covered yesterday, but in tomorrow's project also we'll be implementing that. So no need to worry about it. Will be anyhow we'll be doing that from the scratch. Flexbox and grid. I have covered the grid system yesterday only at the end. Okay. Any doubt for today? Any questions? Okay, Dinesh. No, no doubt. No. Okay. All right. So shall we end the session right now? Or you have any doubt? Anyone who is having doubt, you can. I have like we can take more 5 minutes for the doubt clearing sessions. You can just write your doubts. If you want to customize min width and max width, yes, that also you can do. Max width is not required right here because at the end we are writing the next next part for the different other screen size. So max width is actually not needed right here. But if you want, you can also do the customization. Okay, no, the same way. Okay, good to go. Okay, okay, all right. Any more questions? All right, then we'll call it as the end of the day. Thank you. If you have any doubt, tomorrow is the project class, so do turn up quickly because tomorrow we gonna do a hands-on project. Don't forget to complete the assignment part. Okay, assignment first part, you need to have a navigation bar. You need to have a contact us form. You need to have a banner image along with your image as the banner. Those okay. For those you have mentioned a specified like size for the banner. Okay, let's say you have specified like certain kind of height and width for the banner. So I'm telling you a free tool. One tool is you can use Canva, as most of you know. Okay, the other tool which you guys can use it's called as the photo fee. Those who don't have Photoshop, go to this particular website. Okay, let's say you have a banner, new project. Okay, go to new project. This is the banner size which you have 1280 cross 720, or let's make it to 320. Okay, background white. Let's create. So simply click on create, then click on file, open, then grab any image which you want to implement. Let's say you want to have this image. Just place this image. Okay, move this right here. Then to reduce the size of the image, click on this transform control, then reduce the screen size. Okay, try to adjust that within the frame. And any text in which you want, you can design it, everything right here. Okay, zoom it up. Okay, anything. This is how you can, if you don't have Photoshop, you don't have the license of it, you want to add any alternative tool to it, this is how you can create your banner image. Okay, how many of you already know about this website? The navbar in the same page, form in the different page. For the form, you need to create a contact us page, Adesh, and a single page. If you can build a single page parallax website, then it is fine, up to you. It's completely up to you. If you want to do in a single page, then it's fine. If you want to build a multi-page website, then it's fine. It's completely up to you. Okay, you can build as the way which you wish. Okay. So this is a website, or as everyone use, you can use the Canva. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you everyone for patiently being here. Thank you. If you have any doubt, still you can ask me, or we can end the day. For this, we'll be using the JavaScript, mostly the JavaScript, TypeScript also if possible. How many of you are familiar with React? How many of you know React? Just let me know. Anyone who know React or familiar with React? Yes, just write React in the chat. Okay, okay. How many of you don't know? D in the chats. Don't, not aware. Okay. All right, no issues. So what I'll do is moderate. Okay, fine. So what I'll do is I'll create a mix of certain things so that you can have an idea of this, how to build a project using React and Tailwind, or simply like this. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you for patiently being there till the end. So let's call it a day, and happy Shivratri, everyone, and happy Women's Day. Good night, everyone. Have a great day. To complete the assignment.